alien was the other day. And today we're making a very special thing. We're making an allergy. Didn't do any sleeping. We're going to talk to you about what we're making and the recipe and class. Well, I will help you. Okay, now we are making buttermilk pancakes, and we're trying one without baking soda because I don't have any. And Kaylee says I'm not a modern family, not anymore. That's her so I don't have any. Shut up! Anyway, what's our show called again? Miracle. Magic Miracle?
No, it was like
Miracle Magic? Forget the name.
We're gonna call it MK Magical Food.
Okay, MK.
This is really cool.
MK. We don't have a lot of battery left.
Taking a lot of over. Better taste it. I might screw up my crispy bowl. Thank God I washed my hands. I think I'm just going to really good at
I can't keep telling you right now. Hurry. Oh, my hands are so weak. I did plug in, you stupid. Okay.
You will.
Oh.
Good. We're really nasty. You look smooth. This isn't mashed. Yeah. And wash my hands.
We're so sorry.
We're sorry for the episode. Do not use this food like this.
No, please, do not.
If you're mixing the butter and milk yourself, do not do something like this. Or just buy buttermilk.
Kids, please don't do this.
Kids,
Don't
don't try this at home. Even though, yeah,
Parents are sleeping,
we're 13. Last part.
Now, if your kids want to talk, then go ahead.
But if you're our age, go ahead.
Okay.
If you know you're going to have to use something again, always rewash it. That way you have a nice clean compartment for when you're ready. While Marissa's mashing and washing this, is it working? Keep trying. And washing this off so that we can use it, and you put it in a dish strainer. Like I will be showing you in a second.
A dish strainer can do that. Needed to do it. Let me try a fork. Maybe a fork would be great.
You always keep a dish clean. Then you put them in one of these.
You probably only have one fork.
And while Marissa's trying this, they're going to watch me do some dishes. Not that exciting, I know.
Make sure you don't get any more uncorked.
I don't get any more uncorked. We don't have any music, we're sorry. Sorry, very
Sorry,
good.
this is our first time.
Our first time cooking.
No, not cooking.
Well, not cooking.
I cooking.
So do you want me to make the egg yolks one side up, or I can do both. I can do both side up. How did you gather your eggs?
I don't know. Listen anyway.
Okay, so we'll do sunny side up and scrambled.
Okay. I need something that won't matter. Nothing. No. I need like. No, it's too thick. Too thick.
I have to wash it.
Well, you're not doing it. You're telling me. Okay, now we gotta let this out. Put it on it, so you just wanna pop it in the microwave for like 10 minutes. Yeah, dude. We're just gonna pop this in the microwave to see what
I mean, buttermilk can be warm, right?
I don't care. Pancakes gonna be warm anyway. But yes, and then, but for my dad, I'm talking about doing a pancake with the honey around it.
Okay.
Yeah, with a little bit of salt in it, and we just like glaze it.
Got it. For your dad. Then we're also making semi-side up eggs, which we will show you how to do. It's very fun.
Okay, it might warm up. Okay, just warm it up a little bit.
Do it first.
Yes. Okay, now, as I get the eggs out.
Yeah, we're gonna make the eggs. I'm gonna crack them, and then you're gonna watch me do this. Now we're gonna do buttermilk.
Now, by the way, we will be doing scrambled eggs first, and then sunny side up eggs on top.
We're doing scrambled eggs, and it was just okay. We're doing some of that.
Well, that's okay. It's just not eggs.
Yeah. We're just gonna have cereal.
Everyone loves cereal. Yeah, we can do cereal probably.
Just what?
Here, just do 3.
Buttermilk
Do it for 40.
is supposed to be warm. I'm kidding. We know what we're doing.
You know, just so to go around this.
When you cook, you always look famous. Whether you mean to or not, whether you're following a recipe or not. We're not even looking at a recipe right now. Looking at our beautiful faces.
I mean, you know, we know how to make pancakes. You just don't have the
How many
baking.
pancakes was fun?
I mean, we just looked at quickly a recipe to make sure we had all the right ingredients.
We just don't have baking soda, but that's not bad. But if you have baking soda, I recommend using it.
Yes.
Like, have teaspoon. That's probably the safest way to go. Marissa, help me. What? I gotta get this in there.
Okay.
Ignore the cords, each of them.
Please go in for my dad.
See if you don't
That's
write
enough,
anything.
enough.
Yeah, thanks. Here.
Thank you.
Is it better?
Yeah, and much better. Much better.
You know, Martha Stewart says the easier the better. Actually, I don't even know if she
I
says
mean,
that.
if you have to, if the butter's too thick,
If the butter's too thick, pop it in the microwave for like a good 50 seconds, like a minute.
and then when
I mean, check on it after 30 seconds. Go ahead and check on it. But then if it's still not done, pop it in the rest of it.
pop it in for like 40 seconds. I mean, pop it in for 20, 30, then 40. I mean,
20, 30, 40. Well, 10, 20, 30, 40. And if it's still not cooked at 40, you got some good butter, girlfriend.
not just both
Guys. But I mean to say girlfriend. We're getting to be guy friends. See, this doesn't sound right. Guy friends. I can't say boyfriend because that would just be bad. Really bad.
No, this buttermilk looks fine, right?
Don't talk to people.
Okay, as we are still doing the buttermilk, it is like 7:56 in the morning. My dad doesn't wake up till like 10 o'clock. We will give him breakfast in bed. It will be great. It'll be good meal for him because I love him with all my heart, and he'll love the meal we're giving him. If you have to, if the butter's not melted and it's kind of getting harder to chop, just
Pop it in there a little more.
yeah.
I'm going to start making the eggs, so I'm going to think about that. You can watch me make the eggs. It's not that difficult of a process. I'm very good at whisking. Fork. So I'm going to get the bowl.
The rollers are uncovered.
Uncovered!
Where is the thing? All you really have to do now at this point is
it's really stirred in there. Okay, well, you guys just watch me make eggs. Isn't that great?
We also kind of hear me talk about what's going on.
Yeah, what's going on with the pancakes? What you're gonna watch me. Yeah, sure. They're just scrambled eggs. Probably.
And then 2 for the honey setup. And then we'll show you how to make the honey pudding, which
Yes,
is very
it'll be like amazing. So if you're one of those surprised parents like my Christmas or something, you know that holiday coming up, that's a really great holiday.
now just making presents.
Yeah.
Get a nice little turn rod. Now this buttermilk is starting to look great.
It's really getting there, and you know, eggs aren't that easy. You know how to crack. As long as you know how to crack an egg, you're fine. Make sure you don't get shell in there, because no one wants to crack eggs.
It's all crunchy and it's roasted. Trust me, I had it before. You know, now while you're cooking the eggs, you gotta make sure you always keep an eye on them.
You gotta keep scrambling or else they'll stick.
Yeah, and cooking spray.
Cooking spray is very important.
Always use that. Always use cooking spray.
Grease the pan over the stick. For this, we're using a medium-sized skillet, pretty small, but you know, we're not making anything huge.
And then for the pancake, we're using a giant.
Yes, we're using a bigger pan. Once you turn that up, once you flip the initial coming, you just lightly grease it over a sink of
buttermilk is looking very good at this point.
Now, just to be honest, this stuff does not smell good at all.
See, as you can tell, it is looking okay from this point.
From this point of view, keep stirring.
There's just a little bit of cloves in there, but I think
These are just quite easy. And if you need to, just have it in for a couple more seconds. You know, less like 10 seconds. So for now, we're going to whisk, and you can watch me whisk here. The yolk, if you can stab it, like if you can like pick it up,
now,
and it's not
what you
whisked.
want to do is actually like move it in a circular motion, but keep your arm
Whisk like this.
yeah, just go like really fast.
Where you like can like turn it. So don't keep the bowl like this and go like this. This will not get anything done. Tilt the bowl a little. Tilt the bowl always a little. Take a fork and just like scoop in a circle.
So can I show them what I did?
Until you don't get that disgusting.
Dude. Okay, what you really
you don't get that disgusting liquidy thing. Like if you see that, like it's completely huge, you're not going to.
Okay, what sometimes you want to do is you want to pull up the bowl on the ground for flowing through. And then you want to take the eggs and you want to twist the bowl like this.
But I personally don't like that technique because I feel it takes a little longer. But it's up to you people at home, whatever you want to do. Okay, can I finish twisting? Now, personally, I usually use a wire whisk, so I'm used to whisking like this.
Now this buttermilk is looking great. Just a few cloves
You
in
want to
there.
show them buttermilk? Just put it there and like turn it on.
It's looking great.
See how it doesn't have like this disgusting consistency?
But there's just a few butter cloves and those will get taken care of.
Yeah, those will just melt eventually.
Now this is a great holiday meal, like for
Christmas. I mean, if you want to make them Christmassy, we'll be doing special holiday episodes. And you know, we're showing how to make Mickey Mouse pancakes, which those are always like last.
And we'll show you how to do the blueberry pancakes.
Yes. Hopefully.
Blueberry buttermilk pancakes, and they are delicious.
And for on Christmas or like New Year's, we are going to show you another recipe that I call mistletoe pancakes.
Oh, and Steve will make you buttermilk cookies.
I personally don't like this, but yeah.
What do you
And our Christmas for Santa Claus, you can make some cookies. But for Christmas for your parents, I'm going to show you a recipe that I call mistletoe pancakes. You need cherries, the regular pancake ingredients, cherries and some mint leaves, which aren't that hard to find. You just go to the store and buy them.
That was great. Now that was just divine. Now,
seriously, just really divine.
now that was great because
The consistency is perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. How are my eggs? They're not that disgusting salt.
But yes, it is time to heat up the pan.
Get it greased. Over the sink.
Let's get it greased first.
Always remember, wash your hands. After what we've been going through, you definitely wash your hands.
Now, when you're making pancakes, you always just want to grease it and
Usually before you start literally cooking, you should put your hair up. Keep your hair from catching on fire. Keep your hair from catching on fire. Roll up your sleeves. Canola oil flows off. Roll up your sleeves. If you have an apron, please wear an apron.
Please, I need a
But we don't have an apron.
There's one on your...
Oh, yeah, that's mine.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, wear an apron if you have it, even if it's an apron that says Kiss the Cook. You should still wear an apron. I mean, we're not because we're experienced, you know.
Right now?
Because we don't have aprons.
Yeah, and you really don't need one.
Yeah, we're too experienced. We cook pancakes in my skills. I inhaled the vanilla. But for some pancakes, you don't need vanilla. So if you're ever out of vanilla, look up a buttermilk pancake.
Now, you want to make sure all your hair is up. Just a little strand hanging out, that's okay.
If it's like, if it won't go back in ponytail, but if you know it can all go back in ponytail, then you should probably keep it up.
Alright.
So now we're just going to start. You're not done. You can't just make pancakes, right? It's not going to be better those pancakes. You still... Well, let's see what she's forgetting. Well, she's forgetting the flour and the eggs. Now that's the pancake you would not want to eat. Now, the recipe here, it says that you need to have 1 cup all-purpose flour and 1 egg. And 1/2 teaspoon of salt added to the buttermilk. Because then, you know what you would have? Pancake.
So I add flour to the...
Now that I've stirred the eggs, we're ready to get cooking with the eggs.
Not even nice.
We're almost ready to start getting cooking with everything.
Now,
I might bring you over here so you can see it better, but
when you use all-purpose flour, you want to make sure you just pat it down a little bit. Then you the top layer off.
is this trigger thing light?
Yeah. No, turn it off.
Trying to light it.
Yeah, go ahead. Go. Okay, turn it off. You want to use the meter? You want to use that? Yeah, just use that. There we go. It's alright, little mess.
This one's not lighted.
It's close to the buttermilk.
There we go. Now we're using a gas stove, so it might be different, but if you want to use different stove, if you have an electric stove, probably.
That would be probably better.
Yeah. Electric stoves are usually easier to handle, but where we live, we're kind of used to this.
Yeah, we live in an apartment, so
We're going to start putting eggs.
I need 1 egg.
Crack them in the bowl. There we go. And the eggs are in. And remember, always dispose of your stuff properly. You can wash in the end. Keep the fork. Don't like waste forks. Keep the fork. Okay, in a minute, I'm going to bring you over here to watch. What's going on here? See, we're getting a little steam off the first one.
Now, after you do an egg,
Let's watch the eggs right here real quick. Also, I can bring the viewers up close to where we're cooking. Well, I have to stir my eggs. I know, but could you just do this? Listen. Okay, I'm going to bring you over there. I'm going to keep you clean. Don't worry. Precautionary measures.
now you always want to make sure you always
Keep, if you have computer and you're using it so that you keep things clean, I recommend don't put a paper towel under it, because then it will probably catch fire. And no one wants their computer on fire because of a horrible mistake. Someone putting a paper towel under it because heat emanates from the future. Alright, so if you're watching this, don't elbows under the computer. And if you do not understand that, please look it up online.
Or we'll put captions right by where that.
Yeah, we're just gonna put captions. All right, we're gonna put it in a bunch of different languages. Japanese and Spanish. All right, let me fix this so that you guys can see what we're doing here. There, can you guys see? Yeah, that's nice.
We're starting to scramble. So you might
Okay,
want
we're
to
starting to scramble. Okay.
Now, as you're mixing,
You'll see that it kind of like folds over. If you were making an omelet, you'd let that fold. But we're not making an omelet. Do you have cheese? Yes, I do. Cheesy eggs are always the best. Yes. So if you guys want to see how this is scrambling, I can show you. It'll start getting kind of consistent, so could you hurry up maybe? So this is what the eggs will look like when they're starting to scramble. It's pretty gross. They fold over and stuff. That's why I use the non-stick pan. It won't stick as much. I mean, it'll still stick. Hurry up, cheers me. Okay, here.
choose this.
So, we're going to be using the Mexican taco blend cheese. You don't have to use any kind of cheese.
Even cube cheese is fine.
Cube cheese, whatever kind of cheese your family likes.
Now, the only cheese you should use is Parmesan.
Yeah, don't use Parmesan cheese or something like this. It's probably not the best idea. Mexican cheese kind of has a kick to it because, Mexican. No offense to Mexicans.
We love Mexican.
I have a Mexican friend. I love tacos.
Me too. Burritos, oh my god.
Burritos, tacos, burritos, local tacos. I think it's Taco Bell, really. I mean, how does this look? Beautiful. The eggs are. Did you add enough flour? Yes, I added. I sure like it. Okay, these eggs are starting to make consistencies, so you can try to get off the eggs in the pan while only enough. You add the flour? Yes. Yes. How much flour?
You want a cup?
Exactly.
Yes. Exactly 1 cup.
2 cups buttermilk, 1 cup, 1 egg. Did you add the salt?
No, it's not.
That's okay. Need half a teaspoon. So I'm going to get a spoon, small spoon. So our eggs are done. If you guys want to see what done eggs look like, you can always add cheese while they kind of do this thing. But we're gonna have to do some set up eggs too. We're gonna do those right on top of these eggs, which will make for a delicious meal. So we're gonna add a little more.
But we are going to put the scrambled eggs in a plate, let them cool down, and then we'll do it.
Yeah. We're just gonna put it on one. I promise you, it'll be fine. It's very hot.
And then after the pancakes are cooking, I'll show you how to make a glaze or on a
Yeah, the honey glaze. She's gonna take a miniature. She's gonna make a miniature pancake for you guys. She's gonna make a honey glaze. You're gonna have to add the Okay. Oh, such a bunch of salt. My worst enemy. Okay, now I'm gonna crack 2 eggs for sunny side up.
They need to cook in a different pan.
Oh. Why didn't you tell me this? So these are our eggs. Aren't they good looking? Yeah.
That's because you have to put them on a plate.
They smell really good too, guys and stuff. What was what I did?
Tell me how to grill it.
Oh.
Actually, no, we don't.
How does this look? It's good. She's just stepping into it. Okay, so you can use any size plate for me. The big
Now you
plate.
can see the pancake batter is very nice and good.
It's nice and gooey.
Obviously.
Make sure it's proper consistency. Stick your pinky in there. Mix it up. Mix it up. Mix it up. Usually you add baking soda, but we just have that soda. That's not good. Okay.
It's not.
I was starting. You can pour it right. We have to stir it right. Give me one flooded pancake. Add more flour. Okay, this is what I say. If it's not the right consistency, add more flour.
Yes, please add more flour.
Please.
Now, wait.
Alright,
While she's fixing the buttermilk, I will be doing sunny while we're doing this, I will take these eggs onto their plate where they belong. Since the pan has already been greased, we don't need to do that. And this will also be served with toast.
Toast is very good with some kind of egg.
Yes, very good.
Now it's time to like Dude,
I'm making some inside of it.
Okay, see our batter's turning to the right consistency. And because we didn't add baking soda, we just had to add more flour.
Now it is time to do the egg.
We will use
Now,
the
this is never done it.
egg. I haven't done it personally. So
I've done it
pay
before.
close attention to what she's doing while I give you.
I know you want to turn on the pan, light it, turn it down to at least 4.
If you're using the gas stove, that is.
Yes.
If you're using electric stove,
You want to take 1 egg, crack it, put it 1, 2, 3.
And please do not get any shell because you're screwed if you do it.
Yes, it's very bad for you. Now, somebody tells you, oh, the shell of the egg is very good. They're idiots.
They're very dumb, and they should not have a law degree.
Yeah.
If they say they have a law degree, they're wrong.
Now, it's okay if some of the scrambled egg gets into the white of the egg because they're going on top of the scrambled egg anyway.
This will be a very good dish. Hopefully we can't get it screwed up. Can you give me that tea kettle?
Like freaking touching board. Pancake boards, that's what we used to call it. Pancake boards. Now,
don't use a spoon if you're spoon.
okay, and while these eggs are cooking,
You just leave them like that. You don't like stir them up because if you did, they would turn into scrambled eggs. And what are we making? We ain't making scrambled eggs, yo.
where's the top?
Okay.
Now, we're going to have a top to go with the pan. You always want to put it on there. Let it steam. When you see them getting really white, you always want to flip them.
Flip, 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 flip.
Not toss onto the plate. Flip, then toss onto the plate.
Yeah.
This is why we're telling some of you idiots out there to do that.
I don't know offense, but some of you want to start people more.
Yes. That is great.
This is a basic, like, if you want to bake something, it's good for baking and pastries and stuff. Do not use it for pancake mix. We also have, so when you honey glaze something,
Ooh.
you know,
Honey and salt. Now, you only want
can I
to
say something?
yes.
Well, when you honey glaze something, if you don't want it to be super honey, because, you know, no one really wants a whole bunch of freaking honey. There's such a thing that we have that's not called dropping stuff.
Hey! Okay, now these eggs are cooking.
It's called a baster, and it'll evenly baste things. So if you dip it in the honey, like so, not like so, you baste it on a pancake.
Yes, you baste it on the pancake. And then you baste it around, like you just drizzle it around the plate to make it a nice decoration.
Yeah. Baste, you just like, keep it all over. It's like painting. This is our first test pancake. This is going to work. We need more flour.
That's not it.
We're running out of honey.
That's all the honey we have, and that's the perfect amount. Now we need honey. Just a little bit of salt to flavor. Need more flour.
Yeah. We're using a lot of flour right now, and flour is like a very important ingredient when making pancakes.
Now, I'm going to add a little bit more salt. And you want to take a fork. So I need a spoon.
You just want to gently mix the flour.
good. Just like the salt. You always just wanna, you know,
That's really good. And if the pancakes don't work, you can still use the honey glazed on what you're doing, but it's not your style. So if the pancakes don't work, we can make honey glazed hash browns.
And put a little bit of honey on the scrambled egg before you put the egg on, and they are ready to be flipped.
She's going to show you if they're merged together. She's going to show you how to properly flip them. Flip them right down the middle. And they'll be a little stuck. That's perfectly normal.
Because,
so if you panic because it's stuck, it's done. There's nothing wrong. You should be overreacting.
If your egg breaks like that, it's okay because it's going to be drippy.
Okay, when cooking, if something goes wrong, don't panic, put it at the end of the world.
Yeah, please.
If I promise you, it's not the end of the world. You just screw something up. That's usually not a bad thing. It usually means you're experimenting. Like right now, we're experimenting with these pancakes. Because we, yes,
this is the honey glaze, and it's really good tasting.
A honey glaze is usually sweet, but if you add a little too much salt, it can be very, very tough.
Yeah, I don't add too much salt.
This is
actually, yeah, like a pinch of salt.
It's not even a pinch.
Oh wait, we have to. Now you just want to take this, dip it in here.
About the right consistency. We're very close to a pancake consistency. It should be a little more thick. When we were making pancakes in life skills, we had to add like 5 more cups of flour than it said to. So I'm just like adding. I'm gonna add a little more salt here soon. If I have to keep adding flour, because flour is
Main ingredient.
Main ingredient here.
Well, buttermilk and stuff.
Don't look it. You think it's a bad idea?
Yeah, please.
I want to see. More flour. That's much different.
Now, since that's basted on, we can now finally put it on the set of eggs,
which are always very delicious if you're having a bad day. Like the song, have a bad day, the day one down.
Yes, we're also here.
Around.
You just want to put just a little bit of the honey glaze on the egg too.
Well, I'm gonna add a little salt to
You just want to stroke the egg very carefully with the honey glaze, or the honey glaze. Now, I don't think the pancakes are ready to work.
I don't think so. Also, she's gonna get the chocolate.
She didn't.
Hey guys, I know how to make hash browns and mashed potatoes. She works very good.
She knows how to make hash browns. Now, this is a really long crooked show.
Really interesting cooking show. We're just experimenting with pancakes here. We need more flour. We just keep adding flour here. We're gonna keep adding flour here. There's like a lot of flour behind this.
Because I think you need a lot.
It just can't seem to be the right consistency. It's just not thick enough.
Yeah, like seriously. Now, what must be?
Here we go. See, this last time flour is all needed. Starting to get the right consistency.
Yes, it is. Now, we will be making hash browns instead of toast. Because that makes sense.
Hash browns are better.
Yes.
If these pancakes don't work out, then yeah, we'll be making toast. There's actually a key way to make toast good. And I know people say, ew, so push on.
But when we make it, people are like, ooh, toast.
I like tacos. Sorry, sorry, we watched a
It
lot of
is now
introducing tacos, the deliciously flavored eggs in a taco thing. Okay, I'm sorry, you're getting a view of my torso. Okay. We usually try to get something after adults. Don't you know that you could adults?
Oh, now this.
That flour is actually considered much better. Put it. Pizza plate. A sausage name was toasting. Turns on this one, like weird.
Now this looks like a pancake bread.
Let's see. We're working that way.
Now the eggs are done.
Sorry,
Now we want to just take some of this and go. It's not pancake either. I mean, close to it.
I guess things like what's good today is not good today.
That's going to be hash browns and toast.
No worries, there's a special way that I make toast good.
I just have to get rid of it all.
This is what I call mac and cheese. Let me screw something up. Okay, so yeah, don't follow us. Ignore it.
Now,
Ignore it.
yes.
We call it cake. Okay, so in that, we're going to call this episode Pancakes Gone Wrong. What delicious breakfast Happy Dad gone wrong. Okay, so order in your area. When you're done cooking, like, close up your lid and stop. Don't follow our pancake recipe.
Because that would make the disaster.
Because we didn't have baking soda. We didn't have baking soda.
Now, I'm going to show you
for a
the
normal family. Okay.
These are the eggs. Okay, let me see. Get that? What? Okay, these are the eggs. You can see their glaze. That honey stuff. Honey glaze. And they are cold.
Alright, I'm gonna show you how to make these. Alright, now, I know they say scallops. I know how to make the hash browns. Hash browns are very delicious. Yes, very. And they're good with ketchup. They're really good with ketchup. I mean, you can sprinkle ketchup over the top. You can honey glaze for all the world here. But these are really good for making. I'm using petty crackers, 3 scallops, so I don't have to worry about scallops again. This is what they look like before they're cooked. They actually look like potato chips. You want to see these? Potato chips. It's all, in the back, there's also this, which is the seasoning. And creamy milk.
Now, when you make the honey glaze at home, put it in a tiny container, like this, and then just mix as much honey as you can. Not too much, but just at least enough to fill the bottom. Then just a little bit of salt. And then just mix it, and then just scrape it off your finger into the bowl, if your fingers are washed.
I did. No, I don't need to use that. When you make hash browns, you don't use that. I can choose a small frying pan, like one with eggs, like you cook hash browns.
Now, I would be washing dishes, because, yes, and I need to wash them.
Okay, now when you add water to hash browns, it will end up evaporating, so don't worry if it looks like you're killing your hash browns, because you're not. I didn't choose it. So I'm washing off our disgusting pancake and stuff, so I can make a pancake and hash browns. It is 8:27. We just spent like hours making pancakes.
Without,
Well, yeah. Pancakes gone horribly wrong.
but my dad would never know because I'm a good dishwasher.
we're just like cleaning this thing off. We're having a blast.
Yeah. First sleepover, cooking show.
Okay, I know a really good lunch that we can make someday.
Probably today.
Yeah, probably. Very likely. Very likely. Oh, no, you don't see me now, you do. For one thing, measuring cup. We are going to fill it with water. The water will boil. It will evaporate. Don't panic.
Yeah, please don't panic.
It scares people. So fill with warm water, not cold water. Your husband will be better off this way.
Sorry if there's loudness in the background. That's just me cleaning off the can. Sorry.
So there we go. We're lighting our gas stove here. We're going to let that water in. They even smell like shit.
But don't eat them.
Get her scalp away from there. I know how to make hash browns from scratch, but this will have to do so. Just absorb the water.
Ooh, this is not nasty.
Yeah, it works. See, it's going to start evaporating soon. If it does, you need to add a little more water.
No.
Okay.
My God. That is like gross.
You pour it over the top here. And that's how you get the seasoning in.
Now please don't follow our pancake recipe.
Yeah, so it's gonna follow. I think it's something. Oh,
That was horrible because we did not have baking soda, which was probably the main ingredient in that.
Please do things.
Ew.
Hash browns usually don't need seasoning, but in this case, I use a little bit of seasoning. This is a really cool. I mean, it comes in the box, so I don't really have to explain it to you. So you just use a small gas there. Okay, so see,
And by the way, when you do make buttermilk pancakes, make sure you have baking soda.
yeah, seriously, they're just gonna make the entire thing.
It makes it look not like what we did without the baking soda. Big time. Like, they didn't even look like pancakes.
It's not even fun. How bad is it?
Dude, if you were here right now, if you guys were here right now, you'd be like learning from bad people.
You'd be LOL. You'd be laughing out loud.
But we'd be like, yeah, fail.
Well, who doesn't love some epic fails in their life?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes they're disappointing, but funny at the same time.
Alright. This is pretty dusty. I'm tired.
Yeah, sorry, we just moved, so
Yeah.
everything's still pretty dusty. Our house is really dusty, so.
We got these scallops cooked. Not little scallops. Literal scallops. I'm gonna pop these eggs. I'm gonna pop the honey glazed eggs into the microwave. So you know they stay warm.
And it'll also crispen the honey glazed.
It will, and that'll just make it 100% better. And then I'm gonna show you how to make world class toast.
You know, what I use on my toast is strawberry cream cheese. And
It's really good. I mean, it could make your best. Well, I'm gonna let these cook. These are keep boiling.
I have a strawberry garden in my backyard. This is just the apartment that we just cook at. It's a friend's house, so
It's my house.
yeah. Renting it for my dad. We used to stay here for a couple days, so
Because the house is getting fumigated.
yeah.
There's some pictures down.
Yeah, but I brought some fresh strawberries from there,
Yes.
and I
make my own cream cheese. I take containers from Walmart and stuff.
Like Philadelphia cream cheese?
Yeah. It's not the actual Philadelphia cream cheese.
Yeah, Philadelphia cream cheese is way better.
Sorry.
First is a bit chunky.
Well, no, actually, it's like really creamy. Really good. I mean, if you want to try it, here's the food. It's like delicious.
Chocolate?
No, there's barbecue sauce, right?
This is barbecue sauce, not chocolate. Don't make the mistake of putting this on a sandwich.
Yeah, please.
Like a chocolate pancake. Don't make the mistake of putting this on it.
Yes, I have.
Very jelly. No pun intended. Wait, so I'm gonna show you when she's done. We can like dry out this area so I can finish. Well, I guess this is the toaster's right behind you guys. So you just watch the toaster. I make my world class toast and check out my scallops. Whew. Hey guys, they're getting good. Just washing the dishes. Then I can dump in the microwave.
What?
It's the thing. The egg. Oh yeah.
Now you don't want your eggs too hot or too cold. You want them just right.
Okay, so I'm gonna check on the eggs. I'm sorry. They're still a little cold, but you know they're gonna stay in there. So here's our toaster that we're using. It's not a
Never
brand.
make a mistake.
It's not a brand spanking new toaster.
It is not a new toaster.
So where's my butter? Get where I put my butter.
Now I'll show you what I do with the bread because we freeze it so it doesn't get moldy.
Yes, can you freeze it? Moldy bread is gross bread. We use king size triangles. King size.
And now you just wanna take a little bit of warm water, rub it on your hand, rub it across the egg, and go.
Come and smell these. These scallops are amazing.
Those do smell good.
They smell a lot better than they did when you started.
Yes.
And don't worry, these will turn into hash browns. Now brown them.
That's all you have to
And
do.
as she will be cutting up these things so that they stay. Don't use a long knife like this one. Bad idea. Use
I know
a
what
short,
knife you should use.
use a short and stout knife.
Those are the barely big ones.
Fair enough. Don't use a butter knife though. Those never work. You want to use a small, kind of serrated edge at the beginning.
We need like
serrated edge.
cutting board, but we don't have one.
We don't need a cutting board. We're going to need.
Oh, in there? Yes.
Could we do this way?
Now you want to open them, and you want to do two pieces.
We're going to brown these hashes.
Trust me, they are good.
Okay, I'm going to make my world class toast. Just hash my brown.
Yes, I will hash your brown.
Hash my brown. And once you get, if you're using a gas stove and you're, hashing the brown, kind of put it on a low heat, not so that it's like too rough or anything. Just a low heat.
And you always want to keep your bread in the freezer so it doesn't get all moldy.
Moldy bread is not good. We're good. We're fine. You just do this. Moldy bread is gross, alright? That's a science experiment going on.
Okay, now here we wait for our toast, which has been in for the volume. So you know that honey glaze we made earlier, which was fun. I'm gonna show you how to make a different glaze that you can make.
Hey, Kaylee, what is that glaze? Because I don't know.
Of course, yeah. It's not very fun, I should say. But if you like chocolate, I love chocolate. You take chocolate, you just want to glaze it in toast.
So kind of like a little strip like this.
Yeah.
A little like this.
So we're using great value. Chocolate.
Very good chocolate.
For our chocolate glaze. Sorry, you're not really watching any of the toast right now.
Yeah,
Our toast is done, so you're gonna watch me hash my browns. So I get all small bowls, 20 super small bowls. I always forget where I put my stuff.
Now you want to use a fork when you're hashing the browns so you can hold them down. And then you just cut them up into little strips. Not too little, but at least where you get to cut them up. And at least they get a nice crispy. Because if they're whole, they don't really cook as well.
So here's our chocolate. We melt the chocolate, so it'll be more like a glaze. So here we go. I'm moving back over here again. Yeah, your triangles. Please do not do the movement. Little kids, do not try this at home.
Yeah, please, unless you're with your hands.
Yeah, and don't make videos like ours, like doing the exact same recipes.
We only did
Okay, the pancake was the first turn thing.
yeah, that was the first turn. We relied on you to do it.
I got extra pancakes. We only make them in life size.
Yeah, so we were experts.
And we didn't even have our actual life skills teacher. She had a baby, so she was out all year.
Really, we had a substitute, so.
Yeah, it was really nice. Here's our extra eggs, how they look. Smell really nice. And we pop the chocolate in there for about 15 seconds. Do 15, 20. I'm doing 15.
And if it's not melted by then, just do.
I mean, it's not really super melted with our baster. But, you know, you're going to use the baster. Again, strike back. Baster, strike back. Alright, that's probably not done. That's A-okay.
These hash browns are looking good.
Good looking hash browns.
Yes, look at these.
That is gorgeous. And then you're just gonna let it brown.
Just want to make sure you get pieces of all the whole pieces.
Here you go. It's a nice liquid.
You don't want it too liquidy.
No, not too liquid.
Because then it just is.
So you just dip your brush, let your brush absorb the chocolate, and you take your toast up, check and see if it's toasted. Did you see how to do this?
No.
I can keep this like that. I feel like it is.
No. You can't have it like this.
Okay, so that's it like this?
Yes.
So like this. Wait, do you think I'll do it?
Yeah.
So here's our 2 pieces of toast. You can make them crispy or whatever.
Now this is a great Christmas dinner because it's nice and hot. Christmas dinner. Christmas breakfast. Christmas Eve breakfast. Or a brunch or a brunner, which I call it. You know, breakfast for dinner. I know it's weird.
And you just delicately baste it. It should look like a swirl. It's very fun to make. This is definitely a fun recipe.
That looks cool.
And I mean, every girl loves, all girls and guys. I mean, who doesn't love chocolate? Feel bad for some people who are allergic to chocolate.
I mean, it's good.
Like, I would not be.
Dark chocolate? No.
I love dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is actually proven to be healthier for you than milk chocolate.
I love milk chocolate because it has more of a flavor.
Exactly. Okay, so here's our chocolate basted. I want to lick the baster, but I can't because that's very dangerous.
And our chocolate will have a bit of a honey taste because the base sugar isn't completely clean. You should probably really consider this. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the hash browns right now. I mean, they're not gonna be super hashed, but they're hash browns. See how they're not very golden? That's what you want. You want a golden kind of cook. So I turn it on and add a little more water, and that'll kind of brown them. So at least like this little piece of, yeah, only a little of it. So far we have a very delicious breakfast laid out before us. You want to go to it? There's a delicious breakfast. So they finish the hash browns. This chocolate I'm going to drink. Very dangerous. Don't do that. Don't drink with concoctions. It's like science. Okay. Then you can pop these in the microwave. Then you can pop those in the microwave. Just keep them in there. Pop them in for 10 seconds. When you add the water, keep the heat so that when you add the water to the hash browns, you want to stir them. Definitely, so that the water evaporates. And then if you need to, keep cutting. Just don't stop cutting. Ignore the heat. Don't stop cutting until you're absolutely sure. I know you said we were going to use the strawberry, which we are. Just do a chocolate glaze first, because you know chocolate is fun. And then, when we put the strawberry on, it'll be very good and tasty. Because it has a chocolate strawberry flavor. Yes, and I'm real much chocolate strawberry. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add the strawberries. So you watch her hash the browns. They won't be perfectly like you get them at like restaurants, but they're good. They're like super good. I'm pretty good at cooking these hash browns. This is our licensed butter knife. Use a lot. So I'm going to see, it's a bit sticky from the honey. No, honey's sticky. Okay. Alright, so here's our cream cheese.
They're good cream cheese. I'm making myself.
I'm gonna spread it on. It's gonna give it that chocolate strawberry flavor.
Do these take a while to brown?
They do. It's like very time consuming.
I think it's kind of funny when you're cooking them. But don't freak out if it does that.
When you're cooking hash browns, it's very important that you do not leave them. Well, I mean, you can leave them for like 5 minutes. And
like, once you start to dice them, you cannot leave them.
Well, I mean, you can.
You can for like 3 minutes
if you gotta pee. Your favorite episode of Dollar General. I mean, General Hospital, sorry. It's Dollar General. Oh my god.
These are starting to brown a little.
They're not gonna be very brown, but that's perfectly fine since we're, amateur food. This is a very fun activity, by the way. This is like great for family outing. So. Make this crack. There it is. Nah, not here. I wouldn't eat it. So we're done with this. I'm gonna go wash my
starting to get a little bit golden.
stuff off. And if you know how to make coffee, take your dad. Cup of coffee. Do you know how to make coffee?
No, I didn't. I'm gonna start making the coffee. Now, as you can see, they're getting crispy. Now, the apple, I put the hash browns at a higher temperature, so they cook a little faster. As you can see, they are getting a little oniony. That's okay, don't freak out. The hash browns look like onions.
Here. See? Now it's starting to brown. Okay, give me a little more water.
More
See if
water?
it starts sticking to the pan, then it's definitely browning.
Yes.
You definitely want to get more water. But they don't stick to the pan. There you go.
That good?
Yes. You just have to give me a little more.
Ugh.
Now, Steve will, your hand might burn, but you know,
Is
got
that?
that, yeah.
Do you need any more?
Nope. Do me the favor and then keep these browning.
Yep.
Make sure you keep stirring because, like, you don't
Once
want
you add a bunch
don't
of water,
over brown. You don't want that.
you don't want to overburn it.
Try to get that piece of chocolate.
He likes it when it's much like dinner, which is in the fridge. Here are the coffee cups, or what the cups are. Hello, this is called coffee cups.
Yeah.
As you can see, they're starting to brown really nice.
When you're done, use a nice cup of joe.
Now look at these.
Give him a nice cup of joe.
Some of these look gross too. These look good. Good in there. This is your option, you know. Well, she doesn't cook a lot, though.
I do, but I'm too lazy to figure out what else to do.
I'm like, living here, so yeah, no,
That's completely forgotten all about it.
she's just tired because we stayed up all freaking night.
We did no sleep. No sleeping.
No sleep at all.
Look at how awake I am. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like bloodshot eyes. Look at these. Oh my.
Those are browning deliciously.
Yes, very good.
You want to add a little more water? That's it.
Just a pinch of water, not too much.
Just make sure it doesn't stick. Get a little more. There you go. This will keep them browning.
Yeah.
Don't over brown them. Of course, I usually add a little bit of salt. So they stick in the browning time. It gives the saffron flavor.
Yes. It's always good to cut them off before you start browning them.
If you want, like, you need to cut them up a little more, then you're fine. Go ahead and do that. Up to you.
If you want to cut them too much, then it's really oniony and it doesn't taste very
Very good.
good. You want a little bit of chocolate.
Because your dad used sugar in the coffee.
No, just that. I think it is just a pinch of sugar. Just a little bit of sugar. They're sweet.
That's
Oh my, these are browning just perfect.
what you call that hash brown right there.
Don't make them fall out. Wait. Or pan.
If you want like specific recipe for us to cook, just email us. Well, not email. Like comment, and we'll check out the comments and
Get back to you.
we'll post, and it'll say to blah 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 recipe blah blah blah.
Just a pinch more water would be good.
Just so it doesn't like stick to the pan. And so yeah, here we are. We're cooking. We're getting this fired up. You can see the steam. It's perfectly natural.
Yes, it's supposed to burn like that.
If you panic, click on a fan.
These smell just delicious.
Right.
Smell those.
Home sweet home.
And these are actually a recipe that she got from her grandmother.
I'm more of a baker than a cooker, but
Maybe we'll make you some cupcake with them.
love cupcakes.
Of course you got Kaylee. Of course you do.
Apple pie.
Of course you do, Kaylee. Kaylee, you just love sweet.
Wait, my elbow.
Yeah, just
No, and it is 8:52 a.m.
And we have had no sleep and we're wide awake too.
Drink a little bit too much hot.
Pretend we were drunk.
Fine.
Woo, that's hot.
I think they're done. They've been browned.
Yeah, they are brown.
They've
Okay.
been perfectly browned, you guys. Are you guys proud? Woo.
Yeah, no, you turn off the oven. Look at those.
Look at those. Those are delicious. They serve up some. Not a lot.
So I'm gonna take the food.
Pretty much you can just put straight on.
And they have them. Very flavorful. And I feel like the one just to get a stir. Sorry to get on the toast. You're all going to the same place, so.
Okay, that's enough. You always have more than you need. This is a perfect breakfast plate. Look at that. It just smells wonderful. You can see the steam emanating in front of my face. Now we're going to pop this in the microwave.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take
steam-
this for myself.
The steam's going to heat up the microwave. Be careful, Paul. Steam's going to heat up the microwave. Steam's going to heat up the microwave, causing the toast and the egg to heat up. That way we don't have to waste any electricity.
Hot. Hot and good. Just a little bit, kind of a burnt toast. They're very good.
A nice cup of Joe.
Here, I'll pour it.
No, I got it. Just to feel that coffee, right? No creamer. Little sugar. Still back.
Right now,
When you stir it, you should get a caramel brown color. It just smells wonderful.
Did he wake up? No. At least I don't think so. What I want to do is some paper towels. Like that.
Alright, we're almost ready.
You're almost ready.
Bring us to jail.
Just like my dad.
So this
Well, yeah, my dad.
episode is almost over. Sadly, it must come to an end. We'll do a lunch episode, don't worry.
Yes, we will. And
If we're still awake.
Alright, well, for that. I hope
Thank you
enjoyed
for
this
joining
video.
our magical culinary adventures.
Alright, thank you for
Don't make
watching.
the pancakes.